Thank you so much. Welcome to this broadcast by Adullam School of Business and Economic Policy. We want to um, start a series by the Adullam schools today, and we're looking at different spheres of influences, starting from business and economy. And the main thing in this series is to actually bring to bear some of the salient things that have happened in this pandemic era, how it has affected the spheres of influence, and how the people in this sphere of influence are actually positioning for it. And I will believe that God is doing something so informative and so extravagant in this season that we are in. And we'll be interviewing different gatekeepers in the spheres of influence. Some of them are the gatekeepers that are in the high places of this spheres of influence. Today we're receiving our first panelist. The person that will be interviewing is the person that have started business from the scratch in this in Benin City, Edo State, and he has done so well. He has about 500 employees with different things he's doing right now. And so we encourage you to listen as he's about to join us now for this thing we're doing. And so we encourage you that to send your questions in if you have questions, to send it in, and we will actually answer those questions. If you have different questions for him, please do send it in. And if you want people to talk to you, to counsel you, or to give you encouraging words, please, you can also indicate in the chat session of this place and let us know how you are doing. So we encourage you to do that right now. We will just take some time to listen to this music at the background so that before he joins us. Thank you so much for being with us today, and send a message to your friend for them to join us. Thank you.
Been on both sides, done a lot of life together. We're in the days
Welcome back. It's so good to be connected to you again. And I hope you enjoyed that music by Stephanie Gresen and of Bethel Music. And today we have in our midst right now the chairman of Omoruyi Technical Conglomerate. He's a great businessman in the city and even in Nigeria, and has been able to create businesses that that has employed a lot of people here. We're here to talk about what is happening as it relates to the pandemic, what has happened to him, his business, and what he has to say. So we're looking at the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on business and the way forward in this new decade. So joining us today is Mr. Francis Omoruyi, is the chairman Omoruyi Technical Conglomerate, and we're waiting for him to join us live, and I'm sure he's already here. Thank you so much, sir.
Pastor Ben, good evening.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
How are you, my dear? Good evening.
Very fine, sir. Good evening. Sorry, we are taking your time this evening again. As always, that you come to share with us. You shared one time, that's October 1st last year, with a lot of students concerning how you started and what is going on in your life. Please, everybody listening to you want to meet who is Mr. Omoruyi, Francis Omoruyi. Tell us something about your life and how you started. So let us meet you.
As a matter of fact, good evening, Pastor Ben. My name is Francis Omoruyi, MD Omoruyi Technical Conglomerate, as you said. I quite know most of the business people today are going through a very hard time. But I know by the special grace of God, we are going to overcome it.
Thank you so much.
COVID-19 challenges will come and go. Those who actually had faith, I will believe that there's nothing God cannot actually do. But I believe that those who are not yet born, that so yet they look at what happened. Actually, business this time around are facing a lot of challenges. No matter how big, no matter how small, we are all facing a very big challenges.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I want to know, before we go into all these things you are saying, who is Francis Omoruyi? How did Francis Omoruyi enter into business? And when did you enter into business?
I started the business in a very small way. You see, business does not mean you need to get a lot of money, a huge of money to start up a business. First and foremost, what you actually need to do is to have the passion. When you have the passion, you have the zeal, you know where you are going to this destination you are actually going. The truth of the matter is that business is not how you know about it. It's not how you plan it. All you need to do is to, first of all, bring out the trust and let your customers or let whosoever you are dealing with actually know the kind of person you are. And you be faithful, have a fair dealing with all your suppliers and all your customers. And you tell them the difference between fake and original. Don't compromise and say, okay, no. That is just all.
Okay, thank you so much. When did you start this? When you start business?
It's quite a long time. I started the business in 1978.
1978. What were you doing that time?
I think this second interview I'm granting for you now.
Yes, people that are listening to you do not know this. Before we go into what we are doing now, yeah.
Okay.
I just want them to have a background about you. The background about you.
Omoruyi Technical started as a welder.
Wow.
That was when I started this business. I was just an apprentice. Then when I'm done with that, I decided to set up my own business. And what kind of business? I didn't even go into that, my own business. When I finished as an apprentice as a welder, I now joined one Yoruba man who happened to do, who produces cassava grinding buses. I was just as a journeyman with him. 2-3 years, I think I have to go into that business very well. Then I left the man and started to set up my own workshop as a carpenter who produces cassava grinding machines. But at the end of the day, I go into grinding machines. Before you know, I have to get a shop in Mission Road. I even started with a second engine, not even generator.
Wow.
As I told you, everything has a passion. So when you have a passion of what you are doing, you don't make a mistake. I got a shop in Nigeria Bank for 86 Mission Road. That was about 4 years after, before I go into it, cassava grinding machine properly. Then we are not even talking on generator. So then I decided to go ahead and start going to buy generator from Onitsha. That is how I started.
Wow. Wow. And was it tough at that point in time?
I'm not hearing you.
Was it very tough when you started business?
Yes, yes. You can imagine everything you are just starting must find some challenges. But you should be discouraged. It was tough, but I couldn't look at it in that way because I knew definitely one day it would be a story. So the issue of maybe it was difficult or not difficult, I was not looking at that one because I have the focus where I'm going to. So I couldn't just look at the aspect of the challenges I was passing through. Challenges of burgering, came to burger shop and everything. I passed through all those.
Wow.
All those. So that is life we are talking about.
Okay. What drives you every day? What are the things that drives you every day? You are somebody that loves to work. You get to work early every day. What makes you to wake up every day with everything you have built around and you are still going for it?
Okay, we have a parable in English that hard work does not kill, he pays. But we believe that hard work does not actually make you to go where you get to, but it contributes very well. I see no reason why I am doing my own personal business. But when I was working on that person, I wake up as early as 6 o'clock, I get ready. I've never one day asked or get to come work late. So now I decided to leave him. So all the effort put in your business, I decided to double it on my own. So that will make me to succeed today.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, for this past many years that you have been in business since 1978, what has been, how have you been able to sustain and expand your business in these past years? Because you started from cassava grinding, no generator yet. We are not talking about the electronics. We are not talking about the hotels. We are not talking about other interests that nobody that is in the pipeline, the supermarket, the electronic supermarket. How have you been able to expand, sustain in these past years?
Okay, that's a beautiful question.
Thank you.
Well, yes, it's a beautiful question, which I will answer you. You see, at the end of the day, business does not get to do with you being a generator, a cassava ground seller. I want to go into a generator. You don't need extra lessons, extra coaches to get to that thing. The first thing you need to have, okay, you started selling engine. They are all engine. I decided one day, I said, look, let me go into the generator. My first place, I have to travel out to Onitsha to get all this thing, which I have not even known any knowledge about it. I went to the shop in Onitsha and told them, look, I am a dealer from Benin, but I want to go into business. All I don't need to tell you that assist me and let me get a good price. I will make you my life customer. Then the Igbo man was happy. I got a lot of very small amount, not so big. The Igbo man was happy to come across a new customer. He gave me a fair hearing and told me, this is what they are selling. This is the dealer price. He put this a little margin for me. I bought that generator. I came back to Benin. I started selling it. That's where I started going to this generator issue. Go ahead.
So how are you able to sustain? Because there's no time that there has not been upward movement. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now, I was sleeping one night. I came home and said, look, now I'm going to the generator now. I'll do that generator. I succeeded. It became a very big generator dealer in Benin here. There is one Igbo man that called Patimondi. I was also buying for him. He's in New Benin here. I was also even a dealer, buying Honda and Yamaha. Then one day, there's a dealer. There's one manager in Honda. He was passing through Mission Road. He saw my shop. He just had to come in and say, who owns this shop? I said, man, say, where do I get all this from? I told you that I am not a dealer to Honda, but I collected from a dealer here in New Benin. Patimondi is still alive, and though the man is old, he's no longer in the business now. Then at the end of the day, he said, I'm going to give you dealership. I said, okay, I'm ready to accept it. He gave me dealership. I started buying for Honda. Then so it did. One day, there's one late man. He's late now. One Ken Apia. He's from Adullam. He was a Yamaha dealer in Omoruyi. So he was traveling to Omoruyi, to Lagos. He drove through Mission Road. I also saw my shop. He had to stop. Wow. Why don't let me give you dealership, Yamaha dealership? I said, but I don't know the procedure. He said, okay. He gave me for my feed and everything. Then at the end of the day, I started buying from him. So that was where I have the contact of Honda generator and Yamaha generator. Not only Yamaha generator, I was buying about the for him. In short, I now go into water pump, multi-purpose, so on and so forth. Then the business became so viable. Then at the end of the day, I was making a very good profit with the very way I was doing it. Before you know, they started giving me credit. Honda and Yamaha started giving me credit. So that is where I get to today.
Why did they trust? What happened that they started giving you credit? Because not everybody could sustain it. So what can you tell the young people?
Yes. You know, my first question to ask me, which I answer you, I said, anything you want to do, put trust first, honesty. When you have that one in back of your mind, the sky is your limit. Truth is something bitter, but a lot of people decide to hide it. When you hide truth, the truth will deceive you. You won't get to where you are going to. Go ahead.
So truth and trust is very important in business.
Oh, absolutely. That gives confidence.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You wanted to say a statement. You said you woke up one morning, you were sleeping, and you woke up.
Okay, now, after I've gone so far in generator business, I now sit down and say, look, now, if tomorrow the NEPA became comfortable in the whole country, then that means generator business will be a thing of past.
Yeah.
Nobody will be thinking of how to get a generator because you have 24/7 NEPA light on ground. So now wake up. So what do I do? I was having a tenant who stays in my house in Mission Road.
Yeah.
The man deal on electronics. Then I sat there and said, what stopped me not to go into this kind of electronic business? Then one day, I said I will go into electronic business. Because the man stays in my house, I don't want to challenge that man. A property came into market, number 60 Mission Road, opposite Holy Cross. God provide some little money for me. I just bought it. When I bought it, I less than 3 months and I finished that building. I said, let me embark on electronic business. That is how I go into electronic business.
Wow.
The first dealer I had electronic business was yes, one Igbo man. I can't remember the name of that man. He came to Benin to market me. I said I want to go to electronic business. Then the man deal with so many brands of electronic then. I gave him some money I was having. I said, look, you know my property, you know I'm here and everything. You have to assist me with some credit and everything, which the man gave it to me. That's how the electronic business started. But today,
wow,
when you mention Omoruyi Technical, the first thing that comes to people's mind, Omoruyi Technical is known for electronics, is known for generator. So that is how, I'm just telling you the beginning, but nothing but the truth.
Thank you so much. Now,
go ahead.
Yeah. Now we are talking about this disease. People's business have closed down because of this pandemic. They are at home. Now I want to ask you, because we are going straight to why we called you today, because there's something about you that yeah. You said when this thing happened to the economy now, did you prepare for it, and how did you handle it? Because you have about, the last time you told us, you said you had about 500 staff. How have you been able to cope? Have you done some restructuring? What is happening? How has this thing affected your business? And what did you do?
Thank you very much. It actually affected the business. Let me actually talk about the hospitality, though you did ask me how I go into hotel and everything.
Yeah.
Not to,
Okay.
because of the short time we have. So let us not go into that one. Yes. Okay. The COVID-19 actually started, I think, early, I think almost ending of March. Then March, it was not as serious the way it is now. But April, it was so bad. So many hotels today, they decide to shut down because the patronage is very, very low. Apart from the patronage is very low, the NEPA bill is there. The diesel is also there. So what happened that because of the faith I'm having, I just decided not to shut down my hotels. I address my worker, they should please see how they can assist us to make sure that they say we're not throwing to labor market. But at the end of the day, we started. What we do for enable us to see how we can also assist them, we now reduce the number of days they come to work so that the cost of fare should not be much on them.
Okay.
And a session whereby we used to have about, okay, like housekeeping session, we reduce it. Okay, now this is what we'll be doing because the occupancy is very low. What we're going to do, okay, instead of maybe 8 to be on duty, divide it. The workload is no longer there. Let it be 4. Okay. You come this today, then the other one will come tomorrow, so that we can save the little money which they use in coming and going. So that's how we manage April. By the special grace of God, though we run out a lot and everything, but I try to bear it. Let's see how it goes, because they are faithful workers to me. They be so fair, they be so friendly and everything. I pay all the hotels full salary. Then when you talk about the event, the market, that is actually nothing to talk about. Can you imagine our state governors that they are not saying you shouldn't do party, you should not be less than 50. The churches should not be more than 20 or 50 and everything. Why can't you? I can't one be so funny to invite a crowd of 50 for the event, a market of 1,000 capacity. What is the point? So we did not get any patronage there at all. But nevertheless, I still managed to pay all my workers. As that April. Then when you now talk of the generator aspect, the same thing. None of my workers, technical workers, who said I paid him half. I paid him, I didn't even pay the no. But though I felt it somehow, but I decided to just see how God can help us to make sure we put an end to this COVID-19 predicament we are passing through today. I know by the special grace of God, with nothing he cannot be able to do. To perfect it, he started it, you know how to end it. So that's just all.
Thank you so much. You said something that shocked me. You took your staff like family, and you said nobody should be thrown into the labor market. Why do you have that type of value for your staff?
Yes, when I actually heard that some bank, which I would not mention name, that some bank are trying to put some people into labor market, we should consider so many things. This is the first time we are seeing this kind of thing. Even as far as we is concerned, if you require me borrow money to manage my staff till this COVID-19 put an end, I will do it. Because they've been with me for years and will never experience this kind of challenges. They are the people who have been sustaining me in business. I can't do it alone. So there's no way I cannot deny them because of the little challenges. So that is where I am today. But I know with the support, with their prayers and everything, we'll be able to manage it till he get them down to even tell them to the labor market. No.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You made a statement just now. You said little challenge, little challenge. The last time I asked you a question, because I don't know why you say, because this thing, to you, you say little challenge, others are reacting otherwise. I asked you a question, and the question I understand is this. You were kidnapped, and there was a ransom paid that was huge. The question I asked you is that why did you not leave this town? Why did you not leave this state? Why did you not stop doing business? Why did you not relocate? So I want to know, how do you view challenges?
The truth of the matter is that everybody is born to face challenges. Everybody. When you are a Christian, you see the face of God. Challenges must come. But because you are actually seeking the face of God, He must direct you way out of that challenge. Like when you asked me this question a couple of months ago, I think it was when I independence last year. I mean,
yes.
Hello, I think October 1st, yeah. What am I trying to say? Yes. Before I was kidnapped, a lot of people have been involved. They are still here. Some lost their life. Their business is still here. The children are still managing the business. You see, challenges must come. But all you need to do is that sit down and look for a way forward. If I decide to relocate, probably where my destiny is in Edo. If I decide to relocate, okay, let me go and set up a business and everything, I'm going to start all over. But this is the place they have knew me. This is the place I have a lot of customers, I have a lot of patronage and everything. So I decided not to relocate. Which part of the Nigeria today that you don't face challenges of kidnappings? Nowhere. When you say, okay, fine, I want to relocate to Lagos, were you not kidnappings there? The people they are not facing what we're also facing here. Okay, let me go to Anambra. No. But I just decided to let me stay here. Then I'll take some precaution. Know how to go down everything. So when you fall a victim, you don't fall a second victim. So though there are some people kidnapped about one or twice and everything, all you need to do is to see a way forward. And that is why we decided to leave my own state.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You what lessons within this thing that is happening now, what lessons have you learned? And what is the way forward?
Okay, fine. We talking to you today. I'm not telling you this COVID-19 is not affecting me. There's no part of the business as far as the whole world is concerned. There's nobody that have not affected. The business has just dropped. The total sales have dropped. The profit have dropped. But let us see, actually see the face of God. I know which what the pastor, Benin has so many pastors like you are there. I know you cannot live who are into business, not to guide us with prayers and everything. So that pastor that I don't know. So with that kind of powerful prayer, I know very soon it will go to our end. There are so many youth watching me today. Say, how? A lot of businesses. I just happened to call one transporter less than 30 minutes ago before your interview came in.
Yeah.
He had about 200 drivers. All the vehicles have been parked. So can you imagine the driver who have not traveled for almost about a month or 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
Like our state governor give us a partial lockdown. It was not totally lockdown. So he still give us a little hope to breathe and everything. So with that, we are trying to manage to see how we can overcome it. There's no person that will say today that no, this is not, it's not affecting him. Particularly the youth who are just coming on, they shouldn't just discourage. Let's see how they can manage the situation. All they need to do is to cut down their expenses, look at how they run their generator, how they drive their cars and everything. So many, if you have about 3 or 4 cars, manage one to do all the running around and everything. Mostly this time will stay at home. So you have to cut down your expenses. Another thing is business. When you are trying to do business, what kills a lot of people in business? Most of them borrow money. I understand that somebody advised CBN that to cut the interest rate of business and everything. That's not all. Going to borrow money in the bank is another thing. To be able to sustain is another thing. All you need to do, cut down your expenses. Just see how you can manage the situation that we are passing through. It will pass. Forget about luxury cars, forget about luxury houses, forget about luxury things. A lot of people are suffering. If you look at it today now, no party, the tailors are not there getting anything. Imagine if there's marriages. There are so many people involved. The bouncer, the usher, the caterer, the decorator. You just imagine it. It's a global, it's a thing that goes around. So everybody is affecting it. Everybody is feeling the impact. Even as far to people who bought a shopping for marriage and everything, at the end of the day, give it to tailor. The maker, the fashion designs and everything, they are all crumble. But let us see how can manage it. You can manage it, I can manage it. Imagine for 5 Sundays now, before 6 Sundays, churches are not open for prayer. But that doesn't mean that because you are not opening church, you go there to pray for the nation. You go there to pray for the state of how we come out for this COVID-19 predicament. You are asking me a little challenge. I don't like to call it a big challenge.
Thank you so much. You're talking about. Oh, go ahead. You're talking something.
Okay, you said,
go ahead.
Each time you interview me, say a little challenge. Yes. Why do I say a little challenge? I am still alive. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Why I call it a little challenge? I am still. I'm alive talking to you now. If what happened 2012 about my kidnapping killed my enemy, that is a big challenge. Now you are still alive. Probably you be eating 3 square meal, you manage to eat 1 square meal or 2 square meal. You call it a little challenge because you believe God is on your side. Since you are still alive, I can call it a little challenge. I cannot say it's a very difficult challenge. Because must I go and commit suicide because the business is not going to. So I call it a little challenge. But one that is no longer alive is a big challenge. In as far I'm talking to you, you are talking to me. We overcome it. I don't need to tell you that it's a very big challenge. I hope you're
no wonder. I've never seen you You have always been joyful. Anytime we see you, anytime you are always joyful, even in your business. How have you been able to maintain your joy in this season?
Okay, that is what I said. This is just tonight now. Any moment from now, we'll be done with this or interview and everything. I'll go to bed. Then before I now go to bed, I pray, God, I'm leaving myself for you. Take me to tomorrow morning and let me see the other day. And by the special grace of God, I will wake up and see the other day. Why not see God? Thank you. Why not? Since I am still breathing, I'm still talking. So there is no point it will make you to be sad. Then as well, I wake up to see the following day. That is what being a Christian. You are loving.
Thank you so much. I have another question, maybe one or two before we go today. The first, this one question
don't. Yeah.
Okay. This question is it has baffled me. When you were starting off, you started with grinding machine. Now you have gone to generator. You entered electronics, and I've seen you in hospitality, not only in hotel. This thing. How were you able? How did you get into all this business? How were you able to diversify into all these places without losing the ones you already have?
Okay, thank you very much. This is true. Yes, I can see a lot of people today. They would be, I think they'll be dealing on maybe selling a car or another thing. When they open another business, they cannot sustain the first one they started.
Yeah.
I don't believe that make you to be a very good businessman. You know I have a hotel in Auchi?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You would have asked me, how do I be able to get to Auchi? Am I from Auchi? No. How do I have to be there? No. So what am I trying to say? I was a generator seller and decided to go into electronics. I go into electronics in a very full way. Then before I decided to go into hotel business, it's a long story. That very
so you can share that one. Share that one.
Yeah. Okay. The house I was living in New Benin, in Ojigbe, where you have the first UV ground.
Yes.
Then I went up, then about 4 months for me to live there and go to where I am in GRA. And I wake up and say, look, what am I going to do with that big house? Because I like a big house and everything. Before you know, this thing happened in the business. Somebody could say, why not convert that place to a hotel? I asked God, I said, I don't have idea about hotel. How do I go into it? Pastor Ben, it's going to be a long story, so I won't take much of your time. Then I actually go into that one, then come out with a 29 room, get all the facility on ground and everything, complete this place. We tried to call it EU ground. That hotel was open 31st to 1st. About 9 years ago. Sorry, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
31st to 1st, that was when I opened our hotel. That very night, I think I got about 3 occupants, with myself and my entire family. We went there, we slept there together, we prayed together, we do everything together there. Then that's how we opened the hotel. Not to call anybody to open it, but we were there, myself, my wife, my children, and everything. We slept there. I knew that night we went to record about 4 occupants and 5, I can't remember, with the workers and everything. Then 31st to 1st, we all come back to GRA here to get our New Year food and everything. That is how I started. So as I said, it does not mean you are a motorcycle seller. Then you need to go to University of Benin to learn how to sell a vehicle. They are all movable, motorcycle and vehicle. So the idea you apply to the motorcycle, you can also apply to the vehicle. The same idea you apply to electronic business. So business is business. So it does not need you to get another lecturer that will teach you how to sell to go into hotel business because you have the passion.
Okay. Now, what are you thinking about the future now? Because we are seeing that things are being relaxed. what is your dream that you think that God is putting in your heart now that you are going forward with?
Yes, I don't want to give this expo before, but I will tell you. I've been advising a lot of people, even the woman I spoke in Abuja. He said that we were advising me to go into director in Abuja. That when he told me he has a very big warehouse in Abuja, that he don't know what to do. I said, why not think of electronics and generator? I said, but I cannot ask you to go and settle because that is not my field. I said, why not think of it? I can be able to give you one or two ideas how to do it. Then that's okay. When his time comes, he will come and consult me and tell her what to do. So when we were talking this evening, he now remember me, said, look, if I have known, I would have started this thing. That we have been managing that one now for you to be on lockdown completely. You know, most of the transporter now, they are totally locked down. Yes. Yeah. So when this thing happened now, for past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've been going into research in my mind. The next thing to do now is to go into manufacturing as soon as this is over.
Wow.
That is what I want to go into. Because the truth of the matter that the government, the state, and the federal cannot do everything. Each time I'm able to establish and give people work, he gave me excitement. He gave me joy.
Wow.
You know, there's a parable that don't pitch fish and catch and give me. Teach me how to fish. So I have been able to, I don't need to have told you this thing, but this year I'll be in my mind that when I wake up in the midnight, I sit down and say, look, if this should last a number of months, it will affect, it will crumble a lot of businesses. So this time around now, I'm going for a very big research in my mind, which I have not started. I want to go into manufacturing. I want to go into manufacturing that will make it to bring in a lot of people for the labor market. And became who is jobless to become. So all I just need to do that is just to put my home together, put my resources together, and take ordination. The kind of manufacturing God has not actually proved it to me, but I want to be producing than waiting for Pastor Akhigbe to come and buy generator and everything. So I want to be producing so that they can be buying.
Wow, this is fantastic. You are always saying something, and it's always interesting to me. You love your staff. You are even thinking of how to make people to leave the labor market. But there's something you always say. You have said it severally. Every time in this short discussion now, you have said it more than 10 times. The God factor in your life. How do you and how were you trained? So that you always talk about God told me I have God, I trust him, and he cannot fail me. I have this thing. Can you share with us why you always do that?
Yes. Which is our creator. You see, everybody has a destiny. Everybody has a destiny. If you can look how you became a pastor, you have branches in Kubahi, you have in Ubawa, you have in local road, you have in JRA, you are building your permanent stability. Everybody has a destiny. But destiny comes by having God. We are the creator. God created everybody and attached each of us and gave us a destiny. How do you implement your destiny? It's left for you, left for me. The truth of the matter is that destiny God gave to me. I don't want to talk about my life history completely. You already are aware that education background, I'm zero.
No, say your educational background.
But you should know now.
No, people that are listening to you do not know.
I have told you several times that a lot of people don't even believe it. They don't even, nothing will ever make them to believe. Because they say that those who don't go to school at all is an illiterate. Illiterate has great. You are laughing. So it did.
Please tell us, what is the grade of illiteracy?
Oh, fine. But I'm talking to you as an educated man. Eh?
Yes.
Each time I come across people and make them to realize that I don't have Francis certificate, they don't believe me.
You don't have primary school certificate?
No, I don't even have. You see, when others are saying they were drop out in secondary university, me, I was a dropout in primary. Though my parents, though I lost my father at an early age, my mother tried to see how he can educate me, but I was not set. I was not interested. I don't know that God gave me a vision that I am going to fulfill. So I was told, my mother tried. My mother was told that it's not that poor as he cannot be able to educate me to as far to invest and everything, but I deny myself education. So today, I make sure that all my children graduate because I know that I was making a mistake, but nobody cared to advise me that, oh, why do you decide not to go to school? But today I have 11 graduates, masters and everything.
Wow.
Then 2 are in abroad. They've done with their masters in Canada and everything. So today, one works in the bank, one works in the fashion hall in Canada. So what else? So why I said illiterate hard grade, I can no longer call myself, nobody can call me an illiterate. One. Yes, I have a master holder who work with me. How can you believe? Like my father, Samuel of Benin, he does not go to school. So destiny no one can deny your destiny, except you don't know what you are doing. So that is just the belief I have. That is why you see me, I always come out happy, moving forward. Like when you ask me and I say, look, I don't need to give you a photo, I will tell you because of the interview, so that people listen to me can actually benefit from it. You being a businessman, yes, it's a part of your destiny. If you go to university now, you have so many courses there. When you get there, you choose your courses. Some say they want to go into medicine, pharmacies, physicians, a lot of things, and so on and so forth. So they practice. So everybody has his own destiny. But make sure that hold on with your destiny when you are coming out as a youth. Don't play with your destiny. When you play with your destiny, you have yourself to blame.
Thank you. So you have been able to key into God. Yes, the last one, you have been able to talk about God and sustenance. How was your relationship? Because you told me about your relationship with the revivalists that have stayed that did a lot of work, drew a lot of people from the dark places and brought them to the kingdom of God. The late Apostle Ogbonwa. Can you tell the people about your connection with him and how that impartation helped you so far?
Okay, thank you very much. Ogbonwa, you know the predicament that Ogbonwa was passing through, he does not see very well.
Yeah.
But yet, he's able to invite a lot of people, bringing so many souls to Christ. So I happen to be a member of his church. About 31 years ago. So I happen to be his member of the church. Then I started, that is Ogbonman Catholic Church in Uzebu Quarter. Then I started going to that church. But I was just actually a Christian. The day I went to that church, I told my God, I said, look, this is what I want to be doing. This is what I want to do. But if you can be able to do it for me, I am going to serve it in the last day of my life. Which I actually did. But at the end of the day, I don't know how God brought me and late Apostle Ogbonwa together. I was not like now his personal driver.
Wow.
Anytime, every Sunday if you go to church, I go to his house to pick him to church. Then if you have a function, maybe visit some of the branches and everything, how all branches here and there, I go with him. So I don't know how God brought me and him. This is a man who does not see. Then he has almost about 2,000 members in his church. It's a big congregation. But how does he be able to single me out and became a son to him, not a son and like a driver to him? I'm proud that knowing to drive Obama People call me Obama driver. I say, yes, I'm happy to be driving because he's a man of God. So he had anointing. So the anointing, each time we are inside the vehicle, he talked to me. And I listened to him. If the first one is actually listening to me now, the first one, I will tell you, look, Iman, you are not enjoying your father. I enjoy your father more than you. And this is what I'm getting from the father. The man actually taught me a lot of things.
Wow.
But today, he is the one that sold me to Christ. He had a parable, he normally said, a man of truth does not hungry, does not suffer. I will say it in Benin, or matter, or Yario, or say so. So when you are honest, you don't suffer anything. People know you, when people know you for honesty, the sky is your limit. And that is what I'm teaching my children. Most of my children, and they are all going to my business, came into my business and everything. Very soon, I think I will leave it for them.
That's good. Okay. As we run off today, what advice will you give to these people? You have said so many things.
Yes.
You've diversified. You are thinking of the future of manufacturing. You take your staff. Right now, as of last year, maybe it has doubled or you employed some. As of last year, October 1st, you told us you have up to 500 staff. And
yes,
you have
more than.
You didn't tell anyone to go home. You were even teaching them how to sustain their money in this time of crisis, making them to come alternate days at work. Now, what advice can you give to people in this business mountain and this place that you are, for especially young people, because you started young, people have seen you. It's not that you went and came back. You grew from here. People knew where you started. You still have your first shop at Mission Road today.
Yes.
You have it as a monument. So what advice can you give to the young people right now?
The advice I will give to them, I will give advice to the people coming up into a business this time around. The first, a lot of challenges in business, staff, stealing, share, and then everything, it must come. There's no way you can do it without having some little challenges in that kind of area. All you need to do, your staff, bring them closer to you. I can see some director today, when they are coming to the office, they are workers, they look like Tiger is coming to eat them. You should be friendly with your staff, because they will sustain your business. I cannot be here and be in Auchi. I cannot be here and be in the Grand Hotel in GRA here. I cannot be here and be, I cannot be here. I have branches where one of your members is now managing, and that is Osamuyi Akokava.
Yeah.
So I have branches here and there. So your staff will help you to grow that business. You need to bring them closer. Don't let your staff see you as a threat. Hey, I'm about to come home. Then instead of telling you good morning, they will not tell you good, but it's supposed to be morning. Because of this fear you have created to them, their morning will be saying good afternoon, sir. They will forget to know that they are in the morning because you did not take them as your own children. I play with my children. My children are always friendly. We talk, we tease, we do all sorts of things. So what kind of boss are you? Just try and bring them closer. Your business will grow. Your business will grow. If you are facing challenges, there are some staff, there are some boss today who do not get to know the faces of his worker. What's happening? You lose the door. What are you? Oh, daddy, okay, fine, no problem. Tell me, I made my account. I'll tell you, give me 5,000. So you have to look your face. It's not because they are female, they are male and everything. Take them as one. Then at the end of the day, you will achieve what you actually want from them. They are ready to die for your work. Most of my workers today, I don't know. You can find out. It's a public feed. And then, you see, where I do not reach, but here goes there. So my own kind of style, my own kind of way I behave to my staff is a living testimony. I'm not to praise myself, but the staff, they are all saying it to the public. So with that, I don't have any challenges that to get to do is okay now. Like if even this very one we are passing through, oh, my staff, can I pay half of the salary? They are prepared to accept it from me. None of them will leave and go. I have a female staff who joined my job as a spinster. He got married, have about 4 children. In short, my first grandchildren was being born by my staff. I can tell you I have more than 100 grandchildren from my staff. They are still there. The husband will not allow them to go because, hello?
Go ahead.
The husband know the kind of bond their wife, the wife have. So because of that one, so I don't have any problem to go to my staff take me, they call me daddy. So the kind of relationship I have with them is very, very tight. So because with that, I can go home and sleep, my business will be going
on. Thank you so much. You got an impartation from, you got a prayer from Apostle Ogbonwa. He has done a lot of things. He did this thing. You see, you are an apostle in the marketplace. I believe that so much.
Yeah,
and also, there are people watching you right now. They are listening to you. I want you to pray an impartation prayer over them as they go into this place that you are already there.
Okay. Before I say this, no, I will go into that prayer I was saying about. You see, you know, Bible said those they help. God had to help themselves. When I knew Ogbonwa, I wasn't like this. But with the anointing that Ogbonwa actually poured on me, even before he died, if you watch every year, July 17 or July 15, I can't remember. I know the day. That is the anniversary. The 20th anniversary is what we are planning now. If you watch RTV, you watch NTA, I used to bring out his to remember him.
Yeah, remembrance advert, yeah.
Yes, you watch it just by July, it's around the corner.
Yeah.
2 months.
1 week.
Yes, no, less than, yes, I do. That means be following up, Abi. That means be following up.
Yes.
That is just all. So he have actually empowered me with a word of wisdom, with anointing, with so many things. So let me, as you said, I think that is all, Abi. You said I should pray for those who are actually listening to me.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, my prayer today, this evening, is that God of the universe, the God of the Creator, we are all passing a lot of challenges. Most of the people today, they no longer sleep with eyes closed just because of what we are passing through. But I know that our Almighty God we serve is there to protect each of every one of us. Those who are actually listening to us today, the God is there to see us through. He is a God that never fails. He is a God that never disappointed any person. He is a God who always say and he do it. He is a God who always say, okay, when the day will come, it will come. When the night will come, it will come. I pray this night for those, all the viewers, those who are hearing me, those who are not hearing, those who are in Edo State, those who are in the entire Nigeria, those who are entire the whole world. I know the God of hand are going to touch them. The anointing of God is going to touch each of every one of us by the special grace of God. This is what I ask. This is what we ask. This is what the whole world asks. By the special grace of God, we are coming to say, God, I thank you for this kind of challenges we are all passing through. It's affecting the youth, it's affecting our elder, it's affecting an advanced. In short, generally, by the special grace of God, I know your prayer will come to pass. I know your testimony will come to pass by the special grace of God. This is what I ask this evening. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. It has been so good. Thank you so much. Every time we call, you are always there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And from us here, we say thank you.
Yes. Anytime you want me to empower people with word of wisdom, only call upon me. I will not deny you.
Amen.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
Respect you because of your humility and everything. So I will continue to be your support. Thank you, Mr. Akhigbe.
Thank you so much.
Have a beautiful night.
So
don't let this COVID-19 give you a lot of challenges. Just believe that the God you serve is solid day, in the night, in the day. Good night.
Good night. God bless you. Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for being with us today. Tomorrow is another day. We have the Adullam School of Governance and Strategic Policy coming up. And by today, watch our space and watch our time. We'll be able to tell you the person that is coming up. And you know, the person is very strategic in the space of governance. And we'll be talking about the impact of the pandemic, of COVID-19 pandemic, on governance and the new way forward in this new decade. It will be so explosive tomorrow, and the person that we'll be interviewing is one we know too much in this governance space. We'll be able to tell you the time later today. So watch our channels, our handles in all our social media handles to know the time that we'll be having it. It may not be it may not be in the evening. It may be in the afternoon or towards the evening. God bless you. See you today. I like to pray with you how I normally pray. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace in Jesus' name. Shalom. Have a wonderful night.